Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to our very first spotlight. If you remember, a while back, I had discussed about how we now have that the card for donation, like if you want to give to the ministry, and how we would use that to go to places, and kind of put a spotlight on some of the religious places that I live near that I'm able to actually spotlight. I'm actually able to get to them and spotlight them. And I talked about how there was one that I wanted to do. This is not the one that I really want to do for you, but this is a local one, just to kind of give you a taste of what that will actually be like when I do them. There's a place that I go to quite often here, close to me, and I buy a lot of my ministry supplies there for my deliverance ministry, because I need things like St. Benedict medals to put above the doors and get some holy water, little things like that. I bought a lot of my supplies for that, like my St. Benedict crucifix that I used during my blessing, and I bought that here. Where we're at today is a place called Our Lady of the Consulation. It's a Catholic shrine, and they have a gift shop here, which is where I buy the things that I use. It's a Catholic shrine, a big, beautiful place. Now, some of the stories that I've heard about it are there's a doll in there. It's a baby. It's a child. It's a child Jesus. It was actually carried here from the original location to this place, and they carried it by hand, and they kind of had a little parade to bring it here. And it began to rain. Was the story that I read and heard. Was it began to rain, but the doll did not, the statue of the child Jesus did not get wet. And it was brought here to Carey, Ohio, where it was put into the church. If I'm able to get someone to tell the story for you better, I will have them do that. Down in the basement of the church, there are items that were left here by people who were healed here, and I will spotlight that. I'll show you that, and show you some of the things on the inside of the church, just to kind of give you an idea of what all is here. I'll walk around in there, and just to, you can get an idea of what's all here. My wife Jennifer is with me, and the children, and she'll probably be holding the camera while I talk and showing you the things that are here. I think it'll be nice for you to see these items that were left here. There are so many people who I, in my ministry, talk to, and I talk about how miracles still happen to this day, and they do. They do. A lot of people don't see them, and they don't believe in them, but they happen. I, in my own ministry, have seen miracles happen. When I go and do a deliverance, that is a miracle. And I'm not the one who's doing it. Jesus is doing it. I'm just there to help the people and bring Jesus to them. So I'm gonna show you some of these things. So be ready for that. I'm gonna make my way into the gift shop, kind of show you a few little things in there. Maybe show you some of the items that I use in my deliverance ministry that I purchased here, and maybe we'll get lucky and one of the ladies can tell the story of the shrine for us. So let's make our way inside. I'm going to flip the camera around now. This is the pathway leading into the gift shop. Let me get Jennifer out of the car. That is this church and the shrine right over there. And the gift shop is over here. We're going to go inside.
Okay. Snow removal and stuff. All right, thanks.
Hi, Joy.
Hi.
I'm Jamie McCaskill. I come here quite often.
Okay.
I'm broadcasting live, if it's okay. I'm Reverend, and I preach it. And would you be able to tell some people that watch about the shrine, about the story of the shrine?
Well, we certainly have a lot of people come here praying for miracles, health reasons, family reasons, all kinds of reasons. So it's a great place to come to find consolation. If you go over to the church and visit the inside, the upper basilica and the lower basilica, you'll see a lot of relics and artifacts of people that have had their prayers answered. So
Right.
it's a great place to come.
No, I remember reading and hearing about the doll when it was, or the statue of the child Jesus being brought here, and it didn't, and it rained, right, and he didn't get wet.
Yeah, that was from Frenchtown, which is about 7 miles outside of Carey. And every Good Friday we have a procession from Frenchtown to Carey.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that part.
And yeah, they meet in the morning and they walk it. And it's about a 7-mile walk. And they come and usually are done about 2 o'clock after they do their walk on Good Friday. But yeah, when that happened, it rained, and during that whole time, the statue never got wet.
Awesome. I remembered that part. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. Oh, Jesus. It's only 35, but I don't know if we're going to have to get it today. But I do want to get one of these. This is beautiful right here. St. Benedict Rosary, a little small one. I gave you the card back.
No.
These are nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really want one of these, but they never would fit me. Every time I've come here, I've never found one of these that would fit me. Some books are over here. That's the only thing I saw I was not getting. Ooh, what's this? Incense burner.
Hmm.
27. So I could like walk with it.
I have a journal over there. That would have been good for her.
This is frankincense and myrrh. 7. How do you use this stuff though?
Ask.
Because that's the burner for it. Keep looking around. Just hold it and show stuff. That's all you gotta do. You should just stick it in there and burn it.
Okay.
But this is 6, and that's
27.
yeah, that's not bad. This is the only one here again. What do you think?
It's up to you. I can't get the app thingy to pull up.
We have over 300.
Yeah. If you want to get it, get it.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way over to the one place you can pay for this.
Okay.
Alright, so what I'm going to be buying is this incense burner here and some frankincense and myrrh for my deliverance ministry for blessings and homes. Alright. Alright, so let's make our way over here to the the shrine. This is, like I said, this is Our Lady of the Consolation. It's located in Carey, Ohio. It's like I said, it's a rather big building. Over there is the rectory. If you come here and you bring something that you would like to have blessed, this is where you would go. You'll go to that door right there. You buzz it, one of the priests will come up and they'll bless the item for you, or they'll speak with you or whatever. Down that way is a park that if I can get Jennifer to drive down that way later, I might spotlight it as in a different video. This church that was located here that they used before they built the actual shrine. I got Clay coming with me. Go up these steps. And beautiful angels on either side of the door with their trumpets. Go way inside. Little thing here to get holy water. Some information on the place. Some of the cards, things like that. A calendar, which I will take. And this tells you there's the location. Let's make our way inside. Come on, man, I'll show you something. And right up here, this is one of the sites that I visit when I come here quite often. I'll kneel right here so we can get a better look. This is Jesus when he was laid on in his tomb. I'm guessing before the burial cloth was laid over him. And as you can see, it's the traditional image of Jesus. Now, one of the things that the Bible, if you read in the book of Isaiah, Jesus was. I find it odd that we always depict him as a handsome white male when he would have been Middle Eastern. Jesus in the Bible is actually described as he would not be a handsome man. He was someone that you would not recognize in a crowd. He would have blended in with the crowd. Quite often, when you continue to read, you'll notice that the only reason the people recognized Jesus was because he had his disciples with him. So just bear that in mind. Then we have these images of Jesus when he's being buried, and when Jesus was crucified, when he was on his way to the mountain with the cross. The Bible says he was so marred, he did not even look human. His face was marred beyond any man who ever lived or will live, which tells me when you see someone who's missing their face is not marred as much as Jesus's was. The price that Jesus paid for our sins and for us to be able to come to his Father was so great that no one will ever know the pain that he went through. But I visit this quite often when I come here, and I always kneel here and pray to Jesus. So when you come here, visit this little area, and kneel here and pray to Jesus. Get closer with him. So. And right above it, like there's that writing that says, all ye that pass by the way, attend and see if there be any sorrow like to my sorrow, because the sorrow Jesus felt was great. Excuse me. And there's the statue that was carried here. Let's see if we can get closer so you can get a better look at it. There it is. Stations of the cross on the wall. Let's make our way downstairs and I'll show you some of the artifacts that were left here by people who were healed. Stairs. And here we are. Huh. I guess they've cleaned this out, Bubba. They used to be down here on these walls. Well, there we go. They're remodeling, so the items have been moved. We got some pictures of people left here, though, who were healed. I wonder if that's what's in these boxes over here. Yeah, see, so they're still here. They're just in boxes until they're put back in the spots where they go. But they're here. But they're usually, when you come down, they'll be in these cases along the wall. These are the clothing they put on the child Jesus. Oh, here we go. Here's some items that you can see. These are some crutches and canes that were left by people. Here's a Thanksgiving for I'll read it to you, but this is a bed that a man was carried here in. It says, in thanksgiving for being cured at Carey, Ohio of blindness, February 22nd, 1916, after having been blind for 2 years and of paralysis, June 13th, 1917, with which I was afflicted for 7 months. I was taken in a basket to the shrine, which is where we are here today, where I walked home, and to this day I can see perfectly and am enjoying full health, thanks to Almighty God and the Virgin Mary. And it's signed P.J. Columbus, February 22nd, 1919. So, like I said, this is these are some of the items that are left here by people who were cured of whatever ailment that they were inflicted. Some relics. See, this is one of the things I've always found interesting. In a lot of the Catholic shrines that I've visited, you have items like these, and these are supposedly pieces of ashes from different saints. Like there's St. Thomas, St. Catherine, and people like that. But they're in all of the Catholic churches, Catholic shrines, I should say. They'll have these here. And there's talking about that, what I just mentioned. Some more relics over here. These were not here when I was here last. Says he would have been in the tomb before being covered up. A wound on his side. Marring of the crown. Wounds on his feet, hands. St. Joseph. St. Joseph, usually on Father's Day, sometimes I will go out. If I have enough friends who are fathers at the time, I'll buy them a St. Joseph medal and I'll bless it myself and pass it on to the fathers. He's the patron saint of fathers and also workers. Once again, you have the Stations of the Cross are on all the walls. And St. Jude. Catherine of Alexandria. There's some glasses left here. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is Our Lady of the Consolation Shrine in Carey, Ohio. Nice place, especially if you're Catholic. You may want to pay a visit here. Like I said, this is just something to give you guys an idea of what the videos would be like if I started doing the different locations and showing you things. Now this is when I was telling you about when they brought the statue here the first time. This is the pilgrimage photo when they brought it here. This is how many people actually brought it. It's a great, huge photo. That's what's over here as well. There's many photos of this throughout down here, some over here. Along this wall here. And there's the statue. Give you a better image of it. If I can get out of the way here. The light from the windows kind of makes it hard to do. All right. Make our way back up. And then right over here is the registry where you can register that you visited. Now, they will send you things in the mail. I've actually received quite a few things from them. And this is just another set of stairs that goes down. Some benefactors over here. There's a plate for them. I love that. I didn't even notice that. And this is people remembered in prayer. Right over here we have the cat. Alrighty, let's head back out. That door, Bubba. Push. Now over there there's a cafeteria. I believe it's kind of a restaurant, and then I'm not sure if it's still open. I think it might be open today, but on the very end down there is actually a bakery. Myself and Jennifer, when we stopped here last time, we stopped over there and actually had I believe it was a couple cookies and some drinks, and the cookies were actually really nice. So yeah, this shrine's actually really nice to come to. Like I said, if you're in the area and it's just something you'd like to see, it's in Carey, Ohio, which isn't far from Fostoria, where I live, where I do my ministry. And down that way is actually a park. No promises. When this video ends, I'm going to speak to Jennifer. There may be a second video on here, there may not. Let's flip this back around so you can see my face. So, yeah. There may be a second video, there may not. No promises. We may stop by that park down at the end. I was told it's really nice. There's Stations of the Cross there. You can drive through it. You can walk through it. But I was told it's a really nice park. But this is just, it's just one of those little places I like to visit with to get some items from a ministry, and sometimes me and Jennifer just drive over here to get when we want to go out. The first time I came here, I was brought here by a member of my paranormal team. It was before I started doing my deliverance ministry like the Lord wanted me to do. And he showed me around, and he's not on my team anymore, and we don't speak. I would speak with him if I seen him, but he more holds things against me than the other way around. But this he brought me over here, and I got holy water, and then it wasn't long after that I decided to actually answer that call and start doing deliverance ministry. So I had this place that I could go to and get the things that I needed. But even if you live local, this is in Carey, Ohio. If you just want to drive up and do something, see a beautiful shrine, this is a beautiful one to come to. I'm gonna look and see. There's another one that's supposedly not too far away. There's also a nice one. I might see about visiting there. If that's something you'd be interested in, please let me know. Comment on this video or send me a message. Just say, hey, really enjoyed your spotlight of the shrine. Could you do more? The one place that I'm keeping a secret would require money, so if you want to help with that, send some donations through the Sermons in the Park Cash App. That money will be put up for that trip. Send me a message saying, hey, I sent you some Cash App money for the trip, and I'll put it aside, because it requires an entry fee. It's a big, beautiful place with a lot to see and do there. So don't feel like you need to. It's not a requirement. It's just, maybe one day I'll have the money myself and I'll make the trip, and again, I'll spotlight it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a comment. Say, hey, I really enjoyed the shrine. This will be downloaded and put up on YouTube later. For those who missed the live stream, thank you. May God continue to bless you and keep you, and I'll see you all tomorrow for an all new Sermons in the Park. May God bless you.